Hey y'all, it's Seawolf. Today I wanted to explain why this is hands down the best knife for the money, especially for like outdoors and bushcraft. And the reason is this knife just has so many things going for it. The handle is world class. You get a full grip. It's extremely comfortable. It's like a plastic that's been rubberized right here where the black is, so it's incredibly grippy. Even when it's a little bit moist, it's very grippy. The thickness of the blade stock, even though it's a Scandi grind, it's still super good at slicing. The Scandi grind gives you a really good edge if you want to bite in deep to do some carving, or that thin stock with the Scandi makes it really good at some feather sticks. This right here is some fat wood, so feather sticks a little bit different than normal wood. Normal wood. You like that? But you can see it feather sticks really well. The thin stock makes it really good at slicing. The metal is 12C27. It's about a 4.1 inch blade, and really what I like about this knife is it's the perfect knife to buy if you're not sure really what kind of knife or what size knife you want to get. So you can order this knife and just beat on it, abuse it, and after you use it, it kind of gives you an idea if you like this size knife, about an 8-inch knife, if you need a bigger knife, a smaller knife. This is just a really good introduction to pretty high performance knives. Even though it's really inexpensive, it's not a cheap knife. It is very, very good at what it does. So for comparison, here is a Bark River Mini Aurora. This is a $10 knife. This is about a $200 knife. And this Mora can do about 80% of the stuff that my Bark River can. So granted, this knife has better steel. It's going to stay sharp a lot longer. But you're paying 5% of the cost of this knife and being able to do most of the tasks that this can. So the only downside to this, it's not the most beautiful knife in the world. And it comes with this sheath right here, which is actually a really good sheath. It's just plastic, it doesn't really feel very high quality, but it's really nice because it just clicks on your belt. If you're going outside to goof off in the woods or whatever, you can just click this thing in your belt. It's super light. I believe it's around 4 ounces on the knife, so it's really light for just putting in a backpack, or if you're like an ultralight camper or something like that, this would be perfect for you. So I just wanted to explain that to you guys. The reason I wanted to post this first on my channel, one of the first knives, is because I really use this as kind of like setting the bar for bushcraft knives. And that seems crazy because it's a $10 knife, but the amount of function you're getting out of this knife for the money is outstanding. The only reason you would want to move up to something like this is just because of it's like anything with knives. Unless you're someone who literally is spending their life in the woods or in some application where you really need a performance knife, a lot of this is just preference, and you like collecting knives, you think it's fun. So the only reason you need to move up to something like this is if you really just want something beautiful that's like a heirloom quality knife. This is perfect if you're just getting into bushcraft, or you're wanting something that will perform but it's not going to break the bank, or if you're just not sure what size knife you want. This is perfect so that you don't have to go out and spend the $60 or $50 that it takes to get this quality of a knife and find out you don't like this size. A lot of buying a knife isn't actually the knife. A lot of it's just trying to figure out what you need, because sometimes you may want a knife this length, you may want a smaller like neck knife, something like that. But this knife is perfect for figuring out what you want. This is such a great knife. If you guys do any research, you'll find this knife as a common denominator across guys who spend time outside, guys who fish, whatever. So I hope this helps you guys. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to see more similar to this. And I also have another channel called Seawolf Tech, where I review tech things, or more like nerdy or gamey things like pop figures or video games or whatever. So you guys just subscribe. I appreciate your time. See you in the next one.